All right, everybody. I know, I know this looks a little weird. Riely, he's not here, but I pulled Gingy, so Gingy's gonna do the episode. Gingy's the new
Hello.
Riely. Um,
Hi guys. Today I'm making because I like Beyblades.
Beyblades. Why not go with Power Rangers?
Well, I mean, all I want for Christmas, is a chinchilla.
I still have that audio. I want to
Oh, I do
eventually.
too.
So I had an idea of paying somebody on like Fiverr. I send them the audio, and they do like a really professional song of it, and then send it to Riely.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
Anyway, Riely couldn't be here. He's out fighting the war in the Middle East. He's single-handedly taking on both sides. He's not killing children, though. I want to clarify, because he will get mad at me if I don't clarify.
Has to be that specific part.
He's only killing men, not women and children, too. Alright? Anyway, I got Gingy here. So, welcome to Detour Ahead, everybody. The podcast where we probably won't get where we're going. I think that's our intro. I don't think we've done the tagline.
I mean, Riley's not here, so that's a pretty big detour right then and there.
I don't think we've done the tagline in a while. Anyway, welcome to the Detour Ahead, everybody. I'm your host, Alex, aka Colo Chew. With me today is special guest, RaggingGingy.
Yo.
What's up, man?
You know, I'm tired. I've been spending too much fucking time playing Poker Rogue.
I saw you were playing Poker Rogue. How's that going?
I mean, being technical, this morning at about like 1:30, I beat floor 3000 Eternatus.
I have no idea what that means.
So, you know the premise of Poker Rogue, right?
It's like a roguelike RPG, but Pokemon.
Yeah, it's endless battles, and the higher you get, the harder they are. I suppose it fit in Pokemon because, hey, this isn't just an audio medium, but here, I will post a screenshot of floor 3000 Eternatus for you.
Let's see. Let's pull it up on Discord. You gotta give me a minute. Level 19,100.
Oh yeah, the stats are nuts.
What the fuck is this? I see an XP share. I know that.
Well, the problem with being this high up is that the bosses will have all the Pokemon you fight have if you look in like the upper left corner or upper right corner, you see like little token things. The one that the green one that says 244, those are damage reduction tokens, and each token that these motherfuckers have, damage gets reduced by 2.5%.
So this is like no damage at all.
Oh, barely anything. I don't know how the math checks out. But yeah, barely any fucking damage. The only way I won, quite honestly, because I used a Ghostmon that used Curse, right? So the HP gets cut every turn.
So
and then I swapped out.
So
I didn't swap. I didn't cheat.
You cheated.
And then
it's like using Sand Attack on one of the Pokemon gyms in any game. Just use spam Sand Attack until they can't attack it.
Dude, I'm telling you, even
cheating.
with Curse, they would just get free HP every turn, and that free HP just barely covered the curse damage.
So you're just stalling, basically.
Pretty much for a good portion of it. Because, I sent out my main attacker, which is my Mega Mewtwo, that legitimately has over 600,000 for its special attack stat. And it was barely doing anything.
That's ridiculous.
And if you look on the Eternatus's like health bar, you'll see little lines. Those are essentially shields, from like Dynamax and terror raid battles. You have to, go through the shield first before you can clear it. And so Curse was taking care of the shields for me. The Pokemon that won was my Rapidash fusion, because you can fuse in this fucking game. It was a Rapidash. It had the ability Sturdy.
Okay.
I had a Shell Bell and leftovers on it. And it knew Metal Burst.
What does Metal Burst do again?
Any incoming damage gets sent back to the opponent doubled. And it doesn't matter, because it's essentially like Miracle and Counter.
Okay.
But it's both of them.
Oh, okay. So it's physical and special.
Right. So Eternatus would use its attack, knock Rapidash down all the way down to 1. Rapidash would then use Metal Burst, and because of the Shell Bell, revived Rapidash right back up to full HP, resetting Sturdy.
So basically like Sturdy Endeavor.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And then Curse came in for the kill. But even that took me a good 20 minutes just on that alone. And so I now have a new strategy, in addition to Curse, Mewtwo dealing as much damage as it can, and then Metal Burst. I found a Gargantual that knows Salt Cure. So I'm going to toss on Salt Cure damage on top of Curse. So that should make it easier.
Now I'm looking around here. You're at level 18,000?
Yes.
And you have 21 trillion Pokédollars.
Mm-hmm.
20. Jesus Christ.
That is indeed accurate.
Have you been doing nothing other than this?
I mean, I've been doing my Pogo shit, but that shit is such a XP grind. I'm just about to hit 17 mil out of 21 to get to level 48.
Okay.
Because I'm excited for Go Fest this year, honestly, because we're getting a Krosma.
Go Fest for the weekend is the same weekend that Riely is here. So
you're gonna force him to play?
I don't give a shit if he doesn't play, but we're going to a park so I can play that weekend.
Awesome. Because
I want that.
I
want Marshadow because Marshadow is adorable.
It is.
I love Marshadow.
So day one will be about Marshadow. Day 2 is going to be raid centric with Necrozma.
I want Necrozma. I'm trying to get. So I figured out the right places for community days to go, so I can do 5-star raids with people.
Yeah.
Because I don't have friends to go do them with. Or I don't have a big group. Rach and I usually do community days together. But I usually do only like one 5-star raid every community day. So yesterday was classic community day for Cyndaquil. Since I restarted a couple about it. See, this is the crazy thing. You're at 48 and what? Since the beginning of since the game dropped, right?
Yeah, I've been playing. I mean, I have not. I don't want to use the word that I've been obsessed, because there are people that have played since the same day as I have, and they're already at level 50 several times over.
Gingy, I restarted because I lost access to my original account that I started back in 2016. So I restarted back in summer of 23. It's almost summer of 24. All right. What level?
Absolutely amazing progress.
I'm level 38 already. In just under a year of playing.
That's good. Because I logged on just to double check. I'm sitting at 16,722,000 out of 21. I already did my 4 research tasks for the level, so I just need to hit the.
I'm at where do you see that? Oh, 12,940,000 right now.
Nice.
For just under a year. I'm also, to clarify, I deliver stuff for a living, and there is a lot of downtime. So, I'm able to consistently play every day. and I'm averaging about 100 Pokemon caught a day. But I'm at a standstill because I have the welcome party, which is party challenges. I can't do that. Follow routes. I don't really do that at all. I'm at 8 of 9 for Let's Go Meltan in terms of the research. I have to catch 2 Lileape or Anorith. They're not spawning right now in raids or anything, so that's on standstill.
Mm-hmm.
And then the masterwork Glimmers of Gratitude for Shiny Shaman. I have to reach level 40, so that's going to be a while. So I have nothing to do in Pokemon right now.
I'm depressed with my Shaman. My shiny Shaman I got was a 2-star.
What's my Shaman? My current Shaman, the regular, normal.
And I'm looking at the level, like because once you're past level 40, each level, in addition to experience, you have essentially quest research that you have to do.
Okay.
In addition, so even if you have like 100 million experience, if you don't do this one quest thing, you're not leveling up.
Interesting. My regular Shaman is CP 1979, and it's 3 stars with max attack.
Nice. See, that's a good Shaman. Mine was crap. But looking at the next one for level 49, it's just so you're at level 48. To get to level 49, you need 25 million experience, which is, whatever, because you'll need 30 for level 50.
Yeah.
But you need to make 10 trades with Pokemon that are caught 300 kilometers apart, which, it's fine. I mean, it's obtainable. Obtain 50 lucky Pokemon in trades, send 500 gifts and friends, and earn 35 platinum medals.
Platinum. What is platinum?
If you go to your... Welcome to the Pokemon Go podcast, by the way. If you go to yourself and scroll down, you'll see all of your medals.
Yeah, I have a bunch of gold ones.
If you look beneath the gold, you should see kind of like a sparkling silver. If you have any.
Oh, I have one.
Okay, there you go. You
25,
will need 35 of them.
35 of these?
35 of them. Now, I don't know, and I'm trying to reach out to someone to confirm it, but you can earn platinum medals for the Pokemon types.
You can.
So I'm curious if those will count towards the 35.
Probably, yeah. I mean, it's catch 2,500 of a single type. I have 2,500 normal Pokemon caught. Honestly, they're all gold at this point. All of the Pokemon types.
Well, that's good. So you're almost there. And then the research needed from level 49 to 50. Yes, you got the 30 mil, but you need to make 999 excellent throws. You need to successfully catch at least one of the next... The wording on this doesn't really add up, but it says successfully catch at least one of the next 5 legendary or mythical Pokemon you encounter. Defeat a Team Go... Now, this one's interesting, but defeat a Team Go Rocket leader 3 times using only Pokemon with 2,500 CP or less.
That's not that hard.
And then, and this one's super easy. Achieve rank 10 in the Go Battle League.
That's not that hard either.
It's just the experience. It's a fucking grind fest.
See, I like the grind, though. At least for Pokemon Go, it gives me something to do every day. But, so with the 1 5-star I did for Classic Community Day yesterday, I saw one pop up. I was just about to be done with the day, and I saw one pop up, and I'm like, I'll hang around for a bit. Turned out to be Yveltal.
Nice.
So I have a Yveltal now, and it's a 3-star.
Was it shiny?
No, I don't have a shiny legendary yet, actually.
It'll happen. every time the fucking conversation comes up, the last time Shadow Mewtwo was in raids for that raid day bullshit.
Yeah.
We managed to find a group of people to do the raids with. I did 50 plus raids. Not a single Shadow shiny. This little shit. I love him to death, but he fucking got it, and he keeps flaunting it. Like, dude, I swear to God, I will purify it if you keep messing with me.
So I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing 5 Pokemon to complete the Kanto Dex.
Which 5 are you missing?
Kangaskhan, Horsey, Seadra, Starmie. I have a Staryu, so I just have to get the candies, and then
okay.
Mewtwo. That's it. I have everything else in Kanto.
Well, unfortunately, if shit didn't hit me the wrong way, I would have been out there by now. But when we do meet up, I got you. I can help you finish your Kanto decks.
Sick. All right. Let's see here. All right, what are we talking about today?
I guess we can get directly into the topic.
Jesus Christ, I don't miss that at all.
You do.
I do. It's funny. All right. Nintendo put out a direct about what, like 5 days ago?
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah, Nintendo put a direct out last week. And it is filled with RPGs. That's it. It's just
Pretty
RPG
much,
after RPG. So we're just gonna run through this. They started off with announcing a brand new Mario and Luigi game that hasn't happened in like 9 years, called Brothership.
It's been a long time since the last Mario and Luigi game.
I think the last one was on the DS.
I think so, yeah. And we're not 3DS, but the OG DS.
I think so. I'm trying to look it up. We got 2003, 2005. No, it was the 3DS, Paper Jam. In 2015.
Good shit.
The last one I played was Bowser's Inside Story, which was really fun.
I never played that one.
It's good. You go inside, you shrink down and go fight like cells and stuff inside Bowser.
Okay, Mario, if you just wanted to be done with Bowser, when you shriek down, just go into his navel cavity, right? Just chill, hang out, relax. Then go to normal size.
Yeah, it's like how Ant-Man should have defeated Thanos.
Right?
Right up the ass.
That'd be one cheeky way to do it.
So, I'm not sure. Like, I have good memories of Bowser's Inside Story, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get Brothership. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to get it. I don't know. It looks okay, but the turn-based combat, I remember being complicated as a child. But you're always bad at video games as a kid, so maybe things will be different.
Pretty much.
The next thing is the Nintendo World Championships NES edition. Basically, you can go and just speed run on the Switch now.
Fantastic.
Let's see. We got Fairy Tail 2, a 3D battler that covers the final arc of Fairy Tail. I never watched Fairy Tail. I never got into it, but
I'm interested in this one because I do like Fairy Tail.
It looks cool. Like, it gives me like Dragon Ball vibes in terms of battling and stuff. I just never got into the concept of Fairy Tail.
Fair enough.
So what, are you gonna get it?
I'm playing on it, yeah.
Okay. Solid. The next game is a RPG called Fantasian Neo Dimension. It's a turn-based RPG. It looks okay, but I mean, it's another one of those games that is for a niche audience, I think. I feel like.
It's kind of with you pointing that out. Yeah, this entire direct is set up for a niche audience.
Like, a lot of these are just going to be naming things. Like, well, the next one's kind of cool. We got Nintendo. They're adding basketball as a free update to Nintendo Switch Sports, which looks kind of cool because I do like the Switch Sports game.
Oh, that's right. You know what? I totally forgot. I bought the Switch Sports game. Maybe I'll actually get back to it once they put in tennis.
Are they
Do we know
adding?
when that's come? I think they were. Or
Is
maybe I'm
tennis? I think
misremembering it.
badminton is in it right now, isn't it?
That's not tennis.
No, it's not the same. Watch them add pickleball instead,
Bunch of dicks.
because apparently pickleball is big right now. The next
I
game,
don't even know what pickleball is.
it's like tennis and badminton. Had a gay child.
Okay, so you don't actually play with the pickle.
No, it's basically another iteration of tennis, badminton,
Oh.
ping pong, whatever.
Does it cost a nickel to play this pickleball? And do you get to play a fickle?
All right. Oh, all right. The next one we got is Mio Memories in Orbit. Looks like it's a 2D platformer. It's kind of cool. We got no information about the game whatsoever other than a trailer, so that's great.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Exactly. The entire direct, just no talking, just trailers. There's a free update coming out for Disney Illusion Island. It's like an investigation update where you like solve mysteries for a dolphin, I guess. I don't know. The next one is a pretty big one, which I might get. Depends. We'll see. Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
I only know of that game because of fucking Butters from South Park.
I thought you said you were on your computer all the time. Yeah, but I'm not playing World of Warcraft. I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Now, Betty, you can't be the dwarf on the door. Log out, create a new character, and log back in.
I'm like, hello, Island Kitty Adventure Banner.
It's the only reason why I know about Hello Kitty Island Adventure, but it looked fun. You got all those classic characters going on. It's pretty cool. Looney Tunes got a new game, Wacky World of Sports, with tennis, basketball, soccer, and I think one other game. Riely seemed like he was slightly excited about this. I don't know why.
I like how you use the word slightly.
From what I remember, it seemed like he was excited about it, but I don't know. Among Us is getting a new... Did you know there's more than just crewmate and imposter
I
on
assume
Among
that
Us?
was all mods.
No, it's like official shit now.
Oh wow. Maybe we need to get back to it, Alex. Maybe do like a Among Us streaming night or something.
Possibly. I've been thinking about seeing if I could get people to get back in it because it seems a lot more complicated than it was before. There's like there's like a whole bunch of different roles for... It's no longer just crewmate and imposter.
Wow.
The new roles that are getting added is tracker. For the crewmate, you can track other crewmates, which makes sense. Noisemaker, it sends alerts to all the other crewmates when you're killed. And then for the imposter, there's Phantom. You can kill somebody and then immediately turn invisible.
Yo.
Which sounds a little broken, but...
Only slightly.
The next game is Farmagia. You raise monsters to fight for you, and you can farm. Which is okay. It looks okay. It's another RPG that they added in here. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD is back with its HD remake for the Switch. Dragon Quest 3 2D HD Remake Part 1 and 2 will drop in 25 afterwards. That seems kind of cool. I've been a big fan of Dragon Quest for a while, so
It's interesting. Like, I'm excited. Excited to see more of that because it was all done. If I remember right, Dragon Quest, if I'm remembering that IP right, like the artwork was designed by Akira Toriyama.
yes.
RIP.
The next one, I don't know how you feel about this next one. Funko Fusion, an action adventure game with like 60 different characters, all Funko Pops.
That sounds cool and everything. Like, I played the shit out of Gears Pop when it was a thing. But them bastards shut that fucking game down.
Why?
I don't know. Presumably because it didn't meet the company standards or some bullshit.
Speaking of Funko, the next line of Pokemon is coming out soon. It's Sprigatito, Blaziken, and Teddiursa.
Ooh, I like Teddiursa.
Yeah, Penguin does too, and she's not happy.
I made the commitment that whenever I see an Oshawott Funko Pop, I'm fucking buying it. I have like 7 of them now.
Why?
Because it's Oshawott. I need like an entire fucking wall of them.
It's understandable. I have unfortunately bought every Pokemon one that's come out.
That's what I need to do. I'm behind. Like, I don't have Luxray. I don't have Wooloo. I don't have Grookey.
I have all of them, except for the Cresselia that was at a convention exclusive. How much is it right now? It's going for about $50.
$50.
Yeah, because it's a jumbo. They didn't make a smaller one. A smaller
Oh,
version.
fair enough. I still have not been able to track down a Brumok pop figure. So anyone listening, Gingy's birthday is coming up. If you want to get me a Brumok for my birthday, you're more than welcome to. Cough, cough, wink, wink. Last time I looked, they were like $100.
Yeah. 100, 180, 100, 165, 95.
Never been able to find one.
Also, I spelled it correctly on the first try, so I don't know if you're...
I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Brumak. This dude looks sick, though. Oh, he's from Gears, that's why.
Hell yeah, he's from... Don't get me started on Gears E-Day. I can't. I'm beyond excited for it.
Alright, the next one we got, the next game that came out, or is coming out, is Luigi's Mansion 2 Remake, or HD.
I'm getting it.
I never really played Luigi's Mansion. I've only seen, like, gameplay of it. It looks kind of cool.
It's fun. It is... I think that's Nintendo's MO, quite honestly, is that their games... They're just fun.
Where's my Pokemon?
So, like, if you haven't played it, go fucking play it. Like, you will genuinely enjoy your time doing it.
What, Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah.
Let's try and turn my fan on, and I realized it was unplugged, and I don't know how it got unplugged. Because it's fucking hotter up here than it is down in Florida right now. Also, you'll be happy to know, if Riely comes up here and complains it's cold, I'm going to beat the shit out of him. This is an active threat. I will actively
I'm going to
beat
tell you
him
right
up.
now, Riely is going to tower over you.
Isn't he like 6'2"?
Yeah, he's taller than I am.
Gingy, I'm 5'5".
Yeah, he's going to tower over you.
I don't care. I'm putting his... He won't do anything to me. It's a hate crime.
Oh, I'm not. It's a hate crime.
I'm well aware. Did I tell you what we're planning on doing, by the way?
No, what?
Where is the Detour Ahead planning sheet? Here it is. Riely thinks it'd be funny to do a live stream drinking outside a gas station for no reason.
Fuck. That's
And
the
then,
most Floridian thing that he can fucking do.
I was thinking, since episode 100 has come, well, this has nothing to do with what he's coming up, but a tier list of all the Detour Ahead thumbnails for the YouTube channel. Since we're coming up on 100, by the way, in a couple months.
Good shit.
And then this is tentative because it is heavily illegal. All right,
A great way to start this off is how.
heavily illegal, but it's Riely learns to drive.
I mean, I first learned with a friend of mine in high school. We drove around an empty parking lot.
That's my plan. Is to put him behind the wheel in the biggest parking lot I can find in Ohio.
You have good insurance, yeah?
Not for him.
Not for him.
Not for him. So we'll see. I'm not sure how. I don't know if we're gonna do that or not, but I think it's a funny idea. Also, if he needs to get it, he needs to drive. So it'll be funny to put him behind the wheel and see what happens.
Are you gonna record it for Detour?
Possibly. We're not sure. Because if we record it, that's evidence of him committing a crime.
Right, but Uncle Sam isn't gonna watch it.
It's still, we'll see. We might record it and then decide later what we're gonna do with it. The next two games are Metal Slug Attack Reloaded. It's a tower defense game. I'm no interest in this whatsoever. Darkest Dungeon 2, roguelike RPG.
Oh, that's coming to the Switch? I didn't see that one.
Darkest Dungeon 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh
yeah,
fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's coming. We're on to more information about the Nintendo expansion pass. We got A Link to the Past 4 Swords is coming to the Switch. Metroid Zero Mission, and then Turok Dinosaur Hunters coming. You can play on the Switch now, which is sick. I love Turok. You go fight dinosaurs and shit. And then we also got Perfect Dark. It's kind of like Die Hard, where you infiltrate a corporation, except this one has aliens in it. And then also there's multiplayer for it now. The next game, it looked really fucking good, and I hate the turn-based battles that they introduced in this game, but it's Phantom Brave: The Lost Hero.
Ooh, I mean, it does look interesting. I'll give you that one. It
looks adorable, and it's got voice. It seems like it would have voice acting. The characters are adorable. It looks like the perfect game. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, here's how the battles go," and I'm just like, "Oh no, you ruined it." It looks. I don't know. I might get it, but I have no idea. The turn-based battles were kind of what turned me away a little bit, but you know. We got Marvel v Capcom Fighting Collection. So there's like 6 different games in it. And then we got a new Mario Party, Gingy.
Oh dear God.
Hey, this one looks kind of sick though. You get to there's a mall, Rainbow Galleria. Stars go half price when there's a flash sale. You got Roll'em Raceway, a new map where you drive around in race cars, and if you get a lucky roll, you can move up to 40 spaces, which seems really broken. Wow. You got Goomba Lagoon, where the tides will change the map, So if the tide goes up, you lose. You can't go across the beach anymore, I guess. And then the volcano explodes as well. So there's 5 new board games, brand new set of mini games, and then they have a new Coupathlon mode where 20 players can play online and run through the mini games together. Which they showed looks absolutely chaotic as hell.
That does. Looks good, though.
What's next? Are you
Excuse me.
are you following along? What's next?
Let's see, scroll down. I think one of the biggest ones is The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom.
Dude, I'm so hyped for this game. I've not been hyped for a game in a while outside of Pokemon. I'm really excited for this game.
And just for clarification, you guys, this is done in the Link's Awakening remake
Yes!
art style.
I
but
love
it is
Link's
not-
Awakening.
You are not playing as Link. You're playing as Zelda.
It's an entire game centered around Zelda for the first time ever.
So she finally getting off her ass and fucking pulling her own weight.
I love the one memes. Let me pull it up. Hold on.
Also, in connection with this, there's a new Switch Lite coming out, which is the Hyrule Edition Switch Lite, and it looks pretty clean.
Let me put it in live chat real quick because this meme is great. It's literally my favorite thing right now. Out here
Link is
living my
drowning.
best life.
This
Link-
isn't about
This
him.
ain't about him. Literally saw this the day of. I'm like, that's great. I love it.
That's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
So you play as Zelda, and then they had to clarify Zelda would not be using a sword, but she will be using a magic staff that can make copies or echoes of objects to help move around the map. So you can copy enemies and they'll fight for
So
you.
she's still making other people do shit for her. She's not doing it herself.
I am very curious to see where the story goes for this.
You know, I'll give you that one.
Because for the longest time, it's, oh, there's a big bad monster. It's probably Ganon. Link, take this. Take this, it's dangerous to go out there and fight this guy, but it's your destiny, so you gotta go do it. Here's a sword. Here's a real cool sword.
Yeah, what if Link just said, fuck you? No, I don't want to. Link, you have a choice. Let the bitch drown.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what the story behind this is.
Oh,
Also, it's in
for
Link's
sure.
Awakening remake style, which is absolutely adorable. I love that game. I love the whole style of that game, so that's probably why I'm excited for this.
You know, that's fair. I need to play the Link's Awakening remake.
It's good.
I do like the art style.
I'm pretty sure I went in 100% of that game.
That in this Switch Lite looks really clean. I may pick myself up one.
Gigi, I still have a second edition Switch from 2018.
Oh God.
From 2018. I bought the Switch when Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out.
Oh God, yeah, you need to upgrade your shit.
Well, the rumors are that the Switch 2 is going to come out eventually, so like there's no point in buying a new Switch now.
Yeah, I suppose. But
When the rumors are it's within a year or two. This has lasted me 6 years. There's 10 years. 6 years. 6 years.
fair enough. I mean, I hope the rumors are false about Legend ZA. that it's coming out exclusively for the Switch too. I really hope that's not. Because they keep citing, like the announcement trailer, right? Where it says releasing worldwide simultaneously. Like, that means it's coming out at the same time for everybody, as it always does.
Yeah.
So, like, I hate the rumors, like, oh, yeah, it's going to be a Switch 2 exclusive. Well, fuck you. I don't want to buy a new console right now just to play Pokemon.
Did you see this, like, bootleg bullshit that was running around Twitter?
What the fuck?
Yeah, they're like, this is new images of Pokemon Legends ZA gameplay is being shared around.
No way.
No, this is 100% fake, obviously. Can you imagine if they decided that this is what they wanted to do with Legends ZA and they let it go like this? This is fucking atrocious. This looks terrible. What is this fucking bootleg-ass Pokemon game?
And more importantly, let's zoom in on that security guard in the background. What the fuck is he doing? Actually, zoom in on that shit. What the hell is he doing? Is that his lazy? Is he halfway in taking a step? Or is that something else and he's just happy to see people?
I have no idea. It looks like a me.
I really thank God it's fake, 'cause I don't like it.
Yeah, I really hope this is fake, because if this is what the game looks like with these stupid clay models that look like they were from it looks terrible. But yeah, that was getting shared around Twitter. But no, I'm excited for Echoes of Wisdom. It's coming out in September too, which is really close to it. Is really close. I'm very surprised they haven't announced it a while ago, especially since it's a mainline Zelda game.
You'll have to wait and see on this one. I mean, it looks cool. Will I play it? Yeah. Don't know if I'll play it right at launch, but
I probably will, because I've been fiending for video games to play. The only video game I play is Pokemon Unite with Penguin, and Penguin and I also do battle each other on Scarlet and Violet, and that's about it. I don't play any other video games, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
Outside of the phone.
Fair enough.
Just Dance is getting another game, Just Dance 25. It's got a whole bunch of new songs. This is what caught me off guard. They're including Basket Case by Green Day on here now.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do that with a whole bunch of pop songs, but...
Look who decided to show up!
I'm feeling a little better now. You
Hey,
gotta
buddy.
tell me before you start. I could have been here from minute one.
Nah, you said you weren't gonna do it, so we started
I said
without
I was
you.
sick, but I'm feeling better. You gotta at least tell me when you're doing it.
Hey, everybody! Riely's back from fighting the war over in the Middle East.
Yeah, hold
Welcome
on.
back.
Let me turn the fucking camera on with my shitty ass hole in it t-shirt.
How was fighting the Middle East?
It was all right, lost some friends, some fellow soldiers, but we continue on in their memory,
Started the episode off saying you were fighting Israel and Hamas over in the Middle East single-handedly. You were taking on both sides.
You fixed the video, our camera's up now.
Yeah, I fixed the video. I've been on top of
everybody.
it. We've been all good.
I meant, did you fix it? I meant like, did you fix it right now so that I'm on there?
Yeah.
You still sound
Okay.
good.
I even fixed the main, the main one with our names on it.
Yeah.
I fixed that to say RaggingGingy with his Twitter handle. I was on top of shit today.
Does it say Raging Gingy under me now?
No, I'm on DA third, so we have 3 people
Okay.
going.
Wait, Gingy doesn't even have his camera on.
No, I just put up a picture of his thing because his camera's not working.
Yeah, I'm
Why did you
legitimately
do
having
that?
camera
We've never
issues
done
right
that for
now.
any other guests without cameras.
Because I had 2 people running.
Oh,
I didn't have
guess
anybody
I
else.
guess that's true. I guess that's fair. You
Anyway,
didn't want to
Gingy.
look forever alone, like that one episode of the Dick Show where the replacement for Sean wouldn't get on camera, so it was just Dick all in frame, and it was really weird.
No, I don't have DA single where it's just me.
Solo show.
So we're on Lego Horizons right now. We're going through
Oh
the
shit!
direct.
What
That
have you already
looks
run through?
good.
Give me a speed rattle off so I can mention anything I care about.
Just Dance 2025.
That's it.
We got Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics, Phantom Brave: The Lost Hero. We got Darkest Dungeon 2, Metal Slug Attack Reloaded, the new Denpai Men, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, Funko
What is a
Fusion.
Denpai Men. That's what I wanted to mention. What the fuck is a Denpai Men?
They act like this
It
is
looks-
something that you should know about too. They're like the new Denpa Men. I'm like, what
Exciting
the fuck is this
Denpa Man
shit?
game.
It's a brand new Denpa Men. I'm like, I didn't even know about the Denpa Men beforehand. What do you mean? There's a new one now?
Denpa Men, big franchise.
It's like Mario and Luigi.
You talked about Brothership, right? That was like one of the first ones.
It was the first one, yeah.
Because that was the one I cared about the most, really, was Brothership.
Brotherhood.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, yeah.
Full Metal-
You were talking about Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Nah, this is Brotherhood. This is the third Brotherhood, Mario and Luigi style.
Yeah. But
One of them's
Yeah, I'm
gonna
a
die
big-
in the end.
oh no,
Spoiler.
that's what happens at the end of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? I don't think so.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I did watch it, and I don't think that happens. But folks, Mario and Luigi series, high quality Mario RPGs in general are always on some shit. Those things always rock. Paper Mario, very good. Mario and Luigi, high quality franchise, and I'm very glad to see it return. We thought it never would, because the company that made the rest of them actually went under. So there's a new developer at the helm, clearly, and I'm interested to see how things goes. It looks sick as fuck. Like the graphical style, I'm like super on board with. It looks cool as shit.
Let's see. We got Nintendo World Championships NES edition for speedrunning, Fairy Tail 2. Covering the final arc of Fairy Tail, Fantasia Neo Dimension turn-based RPG. Nintendo Switch Sports is adding basketball as a free update.
The Wii Sports Resort basketball was pretty good, so this is cool. I still need to get this game. It's still uncanny to see it without the Mii's. It's so weird. You gotta have the little Mii characters. It's very important.
We got a 2D platformer called Mio Memories in Orbit. You can
Yeah,
do.
that looked interesting.
It did look interesting a little bit. Disney Illusion Island is getting an update. Mysteries in Monarch. You can solve puzzles with the Dolphin Investigator. Hello Kitty Island Adventure, open world adventure, team up with friends to solve mysteries. Looney Tunes
Yes,
is getting a
Hello
sports
Kitty
game.
Island Adventure that I was like, oh boy, and you were like, dude, don't you talk shit about Hello Kitty Island
Everybody
Adventure.
loves Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
South Park, Colorado. We all know Butters is jumping up and down. Can't wait to play this
He
edition.
loves Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
It's iconic.
Also, is Disney Illusion Island a co-op Disney platformer? I didn't know about this at all.
It's been out for a while.
I'd want that game. That game looked fun.
Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports has tennis, basketball, soccer, and more.
Wildly unexpected. I was not going into this Nintendo Direct. I'm sorry, I'm still a little stuffy. I was not going into this Nintendo Direct expecting fucking Looney Tunes sports. But
What's
we
your
got
shit
it.
say? I'm having what?
I'm having a good day. Don't ruin it.
Wonderful. Great. Among Us free update is getting new roles. Noisemaker,
Oh, this
Phantom,
is-
and Tracker.
Alex was in call when I was watching the Direct because we were supposed to record immediately after, and I was too sad. But
Well, no, you had to go
the-
fight Israel and Hamas. That's what
yeah,
happened.
I had to go fight Israel and Hamas. Yes, that's right.
Single-handedly.
But Israel and
Like
Hamas.
Rocky.
I had to fight them both.
Yeah, you're right in the middle, fighting both of them off.
Wow.
I was gonna say you're just out farming ass, but I'm like, nah, let's do something better. Let's do something clever.
I'm like, I'm tired of this conflict. I'm taking both sides down. It's over. What the fuck was I saying before I realized that I was fighting two countries single-handedly?
Mom said it's my turn with the Holy Land.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, when the Among Us update came on screen, I was like, I saw Among Us and I was like, just give up, bro. Come on.
Nah, Among Us is coming back, bro.
Is it really?
The new roles are Noisemaker, which sends alerts to everybody else when you get killed. Phantom, for the imposter, can make you turn invisible after killing, and then you can track other crewmates with the role tracker.
Interesting.
Did you know there's like 5 other different roles right now? Outside of crewmate and imposter?
I knew they had introduced roles. I didn't know how many.
There's a whole bunch
But
of them. I didn't know that. To
We
be
made
fair,
the
I haven't
comment
played this
earlier
game in
already.
like
We
4
need to-
years. So, I haven't played Among Us in 4 years.
We need to have Among Us streaming nights again. Those were fun.
The next game
We
that
can
they
get enough
covered.
people.
Yeah, we can get enough people.
Among Us is only fun with like at least 6 people, and even that's pushing it. You gotta have like
10.
Among Us is best with a full lobby. Yeah.
We got Farmagia, raise monsters to fight, and you can farm as well. DK Country returns HD. Dragon Quest 3 2D HD remake. Parts 1 and 2 will drop
That
in
looks
25
so
afterwards.
nice. Bro, the graphics on that fucking Dragon Quest remake, I'm sold. I don't give a shit about Dragon Quest. Never played any Dragon Quest in my fucking life. I'm buying that game. Holy shit, that looks good. I would die for that graphical style. It was fucking beautiful.
It looks great. Funko Fusion action adventure game with like 60 different characters. It's a Funko
You see,
Pop game.
I wanted to think this game was completely retarded, but it looks surprisingly like it has more effort put into it than I would have expected.
Well, Funko's got like billions of dollars.
I was expecting like a side-scrolling beat 'em up, like with shitty 3D graphics, and what I got was like a whole
What,
ass
like Street
adventure
Fighter
game.
or like Dragon
yeah, I
Ball
thought it
Fighter
was gonna-
Z?
I heard that it was gonna be like an action game, and I was like, okay, so this is how they make shitty licensed games, right? Sometimes really good licensed games, but easy formula for a licensed game where you fight stuff. Beat 'em up, side scroll, beat up guys. That's the game. And it works out very good sometimes. That new Ninja Turtles game, very good. But that's what I was expecting. I was expecting a shitty, low effort, side scrolling beat 'em up. But that game looks surprisingly robust. I might even try it.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD is coming.
Yes, they're finally giving us that game that nobody played on the 3DS.
Metal Slug Attack Reloaded is tower defense game. Darkest Dungeon 2 roguelike RPG. Nintendo Expansion Pass has got Perfect Dark. It's like Die Hard with aliens and multiplayer.
Yeah, people like that Perfect Dark game. What was the other game?
Turok Dinosaur Hunter.
Yes, Turok! Let's go! I'm playing the shit out of Turok.
We also got Metroid Zero Mission.
Shout out to
and
Gingy, who's the reason I have the Nintendo 64 games in the first place.
Yeah, you good?
we also got Metroid Zero Mission and A Link to the Past 4 Swords are coming.
That was when I was like, you've won this direct. We gotta play Four Swords, guys. We gotta.
You
I
know,
don't have the
Riley, I'm
expansion
down.
pass.
Let's play some Four Swords.
Hey, Alex, after the show, shoot me your email. I still have an empty spot on my family plan. I got
Oh
you.
shit, dog.
No, I'm good. I don't plan on.
Are you sure?
You don't want to play
good.
Four Swords?
No,
Why?
because it doesn't
When
look
it's free games.
doesn't look that fun.
Okay, well, you don't have to play that.
Okay,
But what about
whatever.
Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2?
Nah. We'll see.
Well, Alex is gay. Me and Gingy gotta find 2 more people to get to play some Four Swords.
Well, should you change your mind, Alex, I have an empty spot on my family plan, and you don't have to pay anything for it.
We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. New Mario Party game with 5 new maps. All brand new mini games, and up to 20 players can play the Koopathlon mode. Do you have to fat get up? Is that why you turn your camera off?
No, I'm sick, so I'm turning my camera off to blow my nose.
What a bitch.
Yeah, I don't want to blow my nose on cam. It's a little gross.
What a bitch.
I got the next 2 games, Alex. I'm excited for these 2.
Okay.
Riley, did you want to put your opinion on Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom?
Looks interesting. I'm excited to see how that one tracks with the fan base, because it's definitely an interesting concept. I'm interested to see how the execution's gonna go. I think it was a fun decision for them to go with the same graphics as the Link's Awakening remake, because that game looked really good and a lot of people liked it. So I think that was a good decision. And I'm excited to see how that game is. I might even give it a shot. You know, I think the worst part about Zelda is that there's only one way to solve a puzzle, and I'm always too retarded to find it. So maybe if there's multiple ways to solve every puzzle, there will be.
I don't know
I'll
if
be
there's
better at it.
multiple ways this time around, but you know, we'll see.
That was like the whole bit, is that you can make echoes of fucking a billion different things. So there's multiple ways to solve every puzzle, so every playthrough's different. That was their whole pitch.
Let's see. We got Stray, where you can run around as a little tabby cat.
I can't wait for that. Playing Stray was so fun on PC.
Why did it take so
I've not
long
played
for Stray to come to the Switch?
I've not played
I couldn't
Stray.
tell you.
I could play it now that it's on Switch. I think it was on PS4 too. But
Yeah,
my
it was.
PS4 is dead.
PS4, PS5.
My
happened to your PS4?
My PS4, I think, is dead. What it's been doing the last couple times I've used it is it'll be in rest mode, and then all of a sudden it will like try to turn itself off, and it will freeze in the state of turning off from rest mode. And I had to unplug it and plug it back in, and there's always something corrupted when it comes back up.
Yeah,
now
I
it's
think
just
it's
not
pretty
coming
toast.
back up. It gets stuck on that checking the storage status screen. So yeah, I think my PS4 is cooked, which it had a good run, but it is like my main gaming console, so I'm a little bit pissed.
You know what you could be doing?
What?
Playing the DLC for Pokemon that Penguin so graciously bought for you.
She did do that. I've honestly forgotten like all about that at this point.
That you haven't touched in probably 6 months.
Because
you hate Penguin.
It's the same thing that happened with Sword and Shield. That the first part is so dumb that I
get past
can't
the
get
first
wherewithal
part.
to get to the second part.
First part doesn't last that long, and then once you're done, we can all fucking do Pokemon hunting together. You know, hide and seek.
Hide and seek is really fun.
You can just do hide and seek in Paldea.
No, you can't do it. You can't play it. You can't.
Oh yeah.
You play as the Pokemon, yeah.
I forgot how that works.
It's really fun. You play as the Pokemon, and then you just blend in with the Pokemon that are around, and people try and find you.
The last time we did it together, Alex, with Penguin, I was literally right outside of her main character. So she would spawn in, and my Pokemon was hiding in. I was a Rockruff. I was hiding in the bush directly in front of her character, and she kept running past the bush because I kept saying like, "Hey, yeah, you're right next to me. I see you."
Well, it was better. I think the better one, Gingy, was Penguin and I were a Horsea and Piplup, and we were hiding right under your character.
Fuck you.
And you're running around the whole ice map as
I suppressed that
Elephant.
memory. Don't bring it back. What the fuck?
Gingy's reliving his PTSD right now.
It is PTSD because we were just moving around the same area anytime you went over there. It's a lot
I
of
don't wanna
fun.
talk
Go
about
complete the DLC. You don't even
Fine,
have to
I'll
complete the
fucking-
DLC. You get that relatively early on in part 2.
Yeah, but I mean, once I'm in part 2, I'll be having a good time because that part's actually like challenging. I don't understand.
Part 2 is all double battles. The entire thing is double battles.
That part I will hate, but I will at least be appropriately challenged and have a somewhat decent time.
It
There's
was
also-
appropriately challenging, I will say.
I think the most challenging part of the DLC area is with one of like the quote unquote gyms that you have to do, right? Is you have to catch a full team of new Pokemon directly from the terrarium, the DLC area, and then fight that gym with that team.
Yeah, I've
It
heard
wasn't
about
that
that
hard.
part.
Depending on the Pokemon you get. Excadrill.
But I just don't understand why Pokemon can't. The Pokemon has to have this thing where it's like, we have to sell DLC copies. So we have to make it so you can play the DLC at any time. Unlike any other fucking RPG DLC, where it's just post-game DLC. You beat the game, and then you do the fucking DLC. But Pokemon wants those extra sales, so they want to make sure you can do the DLC at any time in the game, so they make it shitty and easy.
Oh, it's actually challenging, dude.
The first part.
Get past the first part, and it's actually enjoyable.
It does get challenging at some point. I had trouble too.
I hate this wishy-washy thing they're doing. Just make both parts post-game, and be appropriately hard for post-game.
I think you're getting too hung up on the fact that Pokemon is meant for
I
children.
hate fighting level 50 Shinxes, okay? I don't like it. I wish they were Luxrays.
I don't think there's much of that in the second DLC, outside of like
No,
just the
Not in
random
the second,
trainers.
I know. They did that with Sword and Shield, too. Crown Tundra doesn't have the babies either. But I wish they would just fully commit to having post-game DLC instead of having to have a whole first half where every Pokemon is shitty and tiny because it's designed so you can play it at any time. When most hardcore fans have already long beaten the game by the time they get there. So
Actually, you can't
fighting
play the
level
DLC
50
until
Shinxes.
you beat the main story.
Then why did they do it this way then? That's even worse.
Okay.
Why are there babies?
Just play the goddamn DLC. Penguin went out of her
No,
way
you-
to spend her hard-earned money on you, you ungrateful child, and you haven't even bothered to play with the gift that she gave you.
I might not have to not play it out of principle now. Is what you're saying true? They still fucked it up and you can't even play it until you beat the fucking game? That's retarded. What?
God. You're too
Why
hung
does
up
that
on
bitch
this.
not have a Mightyena then? Why is it a Poochiana?
Because she just moved back
Poochyena is her
home.
favorite Pokemon.
Maybe.
I run around with the
Then-
goddamn Mudkip all day. He's level 100. I don't care.
I have a level 100 Oshawott. Like, Poochyena could have been her favorite Pokemon.
Literally, the second battle, she gets a Mightyena. I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah, but Mightyena's not that strong of a bad example, but like it's just why are there babies? Why am I catching Swaddles and not like Swadloons or Levanis? Why am I fighting trainers who have fucking Machops and not Machamps if it's a post-game thing? I don't understand. I've killed the whole conversation because I hate the Pokemon DLC that everybody likes.
No, I was just blanking out because I know.
The second battle, she's
after
got
recording-
a Poltergeist, Sinistcha, Mightyena, Swadloon, and a Morpeko. The third time you fight her, she's got Morpeko, Levani, Ninetales, Mightyena, and a Sinistcha.
And this is during fucking
Teal Mask, where
Teal
they're
Mask.
where they're back
Okay.
home for the first time in a while.
So maybe it gets better pretty quick, but it's just I just start with babies if it's post game. Why would you do
It's
that?
a separate story. It's not post game. It's separate story.
It's a separate story, but you can't do it until you beat the main game.
Why are you so fucking retarded.
Because I'm shocked by this information you've just given me. Because I thought it was done this way. I thought I knew the reason it was done this way. It was done this way in Isle of Armor because you could do it at any time. So if you can't do it at any time, then why did they do this?
Just play the game. Just play the game. I'm telling you, you're gonna have fun. The first part of the DLC has way more story than all of Sword and Shield combined.
I like Sword and Shield though.
Sword and Shield are bad.
Sword and Shield was bad in terms of story.
Yeah, the Sword and Shield as a multiplayer experience is fine. I've still played Sword and Shield multiplayer recently with you on stream. The multiplayer systems are very good and fun. But the actual single-player campaign, which is what I'm coming to a Pokemon game for primarily, fucking sucked.
But it gave us Best Doggo.
But Best Doggo's cool. Big fan of Best Doggo. What I'm not a fan of is, hey, remember all the other games where you're the hero? This fucking guy here is gonna steal all your thunder.
I think that was a nice refresher for a change.
Now, I understand why story-wise you would say that, but in terms of having a fun gameplay loop, I want something to mix up the gyms. That's what the evil team shit is for. So when Leon comes up to me and he's like, hey, there's all this weird Dynamax shit happening, and it seems like there's some fuck shit going on, but don't worry about it. I got it. No, I want to worry about it. I want to go do cool shit.
Oh boy, Gingy, what's the next game on the Direct?
Next game on the Direct is Lego Horizons.
Why? Why did they do
this?
this?
It's fucking cool.
I don't know why they're doing it. Lego doesn't know what they're doing. Lego doesn't know what they're doing.
Usually
it
Lego
looks
is
fun. It looks neat. And it's coming out this holiday season. I will definitely be picking up a copy.
It's weird to make Lego video games out of video games, because I feel like usually the whole idea of a Lego video game is here's this movie that you like, but it's a Lego video game. It seems weird to take a video game and make a Lego video game out of it.
And the next one is Tales of the Shire, a Lord of it's a Lord of the Rings game. It's essentially a life simulator set in the Lord of the Rings world.
This is the one where I said I want everybody responsible killed.
The characters look fucked. They look ugly as shit. I hate them.
It's okay to hate the game. Don't hate on the developers.
I'm hating on the developers in jest. I mean, who else do you hate on if a game is bad? That's the developer's fault. They made the game.
Fault. It's your fault. You should have fought Israel and Hamas more.
Yeah,
or else this game would have looked better. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this one...
What if I told you the developers that you're hating on are Jewish? Would that change your tune?
I mean, it will change my tune as the ADL drags me to prison, I guess.
What if I told you they were Palestinian? Would that change your tune even more?
Maybe I wouldn't make fun of those guys. Those guys need a break.
Speaking of break, we got Ace Attorney Investigations Collection.
Yo, I can play as the gay guy. Let's go. Shout out to Edgeworth.
Is he gay?
And then this one looks metal as fuck. Kind of interesting. The 100-line Last Defense Academy.
Yeah, this is a Danganronpa thing where it was the whole time I'm like, is this Danganronpa? Because it looks just like Danganronpa, but they haven't said the words yet, and I haven't seen Monokuma yet. And then somebody said the word despair, and I was like, okay, so it's something Danganronpa, and I was correct. It was a Danganronpa spinoff.
It's the same people who made Danganronpa. It looks interesting.
And then, yeah, it does. It does. Don't know if I'll get it, but I'll at least watch playthroughs of it. But next one is Romancing Saga 2: Revenge of the Seven.
I think the only good thing about this was the fact that the Seven looked fucking sick as characters.
How many fucking RPGs can they make?
It was RPG Direct. It was RPG Direct.
Them.
That's it.
I like being RPG. I never beat them because they take too long, but I enjoy playing them.
Well, like you said before, you went off to fight Israel and Hamas before we had to record, before you got drafted. You said people are gonna die before they try and beat all of these games in the direct.
Yeah, exactly. I did say that while I was watching the direct. I'm like, if somebody tried to play every game in this direct from beginning to end, they would die before they were able to do that. Because it's fucking filled to the brim with JRPGs that are probably like 200 hours long.
It's just really unfortunate that you got drafted right after you finished watching the direct, so we couldn't.
Yeah. I was like, okay, we're ready to record, and then I got that knock on my door. There was a guy in like a suit and sunglasses, and it
Colonel
was like
Sanders showed up and was like, "You ate too much chicken. You got to go to war and fight it off."
Colonel Sanders was like, "Boy, you are my strongest soldier. You're always eating all my chicken, and I like that about you. But son, America needs.
I'm gonna need you to go eat the chicken out there.
America needs you.
I need you as a holy ambassador.
And I want a life supply of Kentucky Fried Chicken. So that means I'm not going to lose any weight. That's
good.
That's the lore canon explanation for why I'm not going to lose any weight. Is because I want a life supply of fried chicken for fighting the war for Colonel.
So you and Cartman would get along then.
Yes.
Eating the Colonel. But arguably the biggest one that I was more excited about, despite it being in developmental hell, we have Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
Oh yeah, this is the one that neither of me or Alex cared about, and Alex even encouraged me to shut off before the trailer was even done.
I saw Metroid, I saw Samus pop up, and I just turned the direct off. I'm like, I don't give a shit about Samus games. I'm sorry.
I've never played any of the Metroid Prime games. I might want to check them out.
They are genuinely fun.
Is there like a trilogy port available on the Switch or something like that?
I think it's just the first one that was on that got like a port for Switch.
Okay,
but let me check real quick.
On the Switch, okay.
Checking it right now. Give me a second.
Buy for my fucking Wii or some shit.
Yeah, it's just Metroid Prime Remastered, which is the first one.
That's annoying. But I have fucking more Wiis than I know what to do with. I can just buy copies if they're they are a first party Nintendo game from an old console, so they're probably expensive as shit actually.
I believe so. But yeah, Prime 4 was announced back in 2017, but had a complete project rescrap in 2019 under a different studio, so we haven't seen shit since. And it's not expecting its release until 2025. So if I had to guess, I'd say holiday 2025.
What was the game that was coming out in 2025 that I was so surprised about? Was it Donkey Kong Country?
Donkey Kong is in January.
Why is it going to take them another 7 months to put this Wii game on the Switch? You'd think it would
maybe they're saying they're going to release it next year, but release it early for holidays so we can all go ape shit because it came out early.
Maybe, yeah, they're planning on.
Hey, you see what I did there?
See, the most surprising thing was this Zelda game is coming out in like what, 3 months, 2 months?
3, I think.
I mean, we'll see how that goes. We've been lied to before when it comes to Zelda release dates.
Yeah, but this one seems like it's September of 24, so we'll see.
Yeah, I might actually buy a few of these games and then never play them inevitably because that's how I do things.
I think the only game I'm actually interested in getting is Legend of Zelda.
I'm not gonna buy Brothership until I actually beat Superstar Saga. That will be the fucking line. Is if I can
never.
See,
if I can reflect the proper amount of discipline to actually beat the Mario and Luigi game I have the most experience with, then I will not buy a new one that I won't play.
See, I was telling Gingy the last Mario and Luigi game I played was on the DS, Bowser's Inside Story.
That one I've heard is pretty good. We tried to play it for Big Guy, Little Guy, and it just got like fucked up, so we didn't. But I think Andrew's playing it on his channel now. So if you guys want to see some Bowser's Inside Story, I guess, shout out to Andrew. Andrew is away on YouTube.
That wraps up the direct. That's it.
All right.
What we got?
Thank you, everybody, so much for listening to Detour Ahead. Check us
Done
out
already?
Yeah, we're done.
That was it.
How long have you guys been going?
For a while.
Hour and 15.
We spent a good like 20 minutes talking about Pokemon.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it.
Uh,
How much of that was Poke Rogue? All of it?
a decent amount.
A decent amount, and then we talked about
rambling
Pogo.
about your Mewtwo's or whatever.
No, dude, I just beat the level 3000 Eternatus boss fight.
I've got the people are so enamored with your gameplay. I've got Crow Royalty sending me screenshots of your Poke Rogue.
Is he seriously?
Yes.
Damn. I mean, I was streaming as of recording last night. I was streaming, continuing on with Black Flag, and yeah, Crow wanted to bullshit in the chat.
Yeah, Crow was just looking for somebody to talk to, and I was too sick yesterday. Or really, I probably could have talked to him. I was almost gonna ask Alex to do the show, but then she was offline. I think it was too late.
When?
It was 9 or some shit. It was you had just gone offline, and then I messaged you, and then you never went online after I messaged you. So I'm like, okay, she went to sleep probably.
No, I was getting ice cream with Rach.
Ah, okay. Well, that's cool. But yeah, so probably could have talked to him. I didn't, and then I saw him trolling in other servers looking for voice chats, and I guess he finally found a friend.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't get it right once. They finally found a friend.
Crow's cool dude.
Cool they. Come on now.
Oh I didn't know.
No, dude is gender neutral. He's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, as they once said in the philosophical masterpiece that is Good Burger.
Jesus Christ.
Is Good Burger 2 good? Has anybody watched
No.
Good Burger 2?
That is not.
Oh, well, that sucks. I've heard the new Zoe 101 movie fucking sucks ass too.
I
It's
haven't seen it.
unfortunate. I hear the iCarly reboot's actually good though, so that's at least something.
All right, everybody, you guys want to wrap it up?
I'm good.
I mean, I've been here for so little time that I feel weird wrapping it up, but I guess if you guys are ready to go, then we shall go.
Thank you, everybody,
I
so
mean,
much for
Riely,
listening
you're
to...
probably tired from the war. Sorry, Colo. Or Alex. You're probably tired from the war front, so you need to rest. You need to
rest
relax.
up. You might get drafted next week.
Yeah, maybe. That could happen.
You might get drafted for Russia and Ukraine.
I was about to say Israel versus Palestine 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I think we're on Israel versus Palestine 10 by now.
I was gonna say Riely was gonna get drafted to go fight the Confederacy next, but
Oh, we got some temporal bullshit going on here.
They're gonna draft me to fight that civil war that Tim Pool always talks about, where all the liberals are gonna kill all the MAGAs.
Riley's gonna go fight Tim Pool next week. Everybody, tune in next week.
Yes, I'm gonna shoot Tim Pool down as the first act of the Civil War.
You're just gonna shoot Tim Pool. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. I'm starting a movement, and the movement starts with the death of Tim Pool because his band sucks, so we have to kill him.
Anyway, thank you everybody so much for listening to Detour Ahead. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/DetourAhead, DETOURAHEAD.
Give it to us.
I'm getting really good at that, by the way.
You are.
DETOURAHEAD. It's like in memory, you just gotta say it a bunch. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, you can find everything over on the College YouTube channel, as well as other videos that may or may not come out eventually, possibly, maybe. We'll see what happens with those.
What the fuck is this screenshot of Pokemon?
Oh, yeah. That was a screenshot being shared around Twitter.
Recently?
Within this past week, yeah.
Oh.
It's clearly fake, but
It must be. I feel like I've seen this exact image before. I think this was a faked leak for Sword and Shield.
possibly, yeah, but there's a lot of aspects of it that are fake. Riely, where can people find you? Besides fighting Israel and Hamas single-handedly.
I mean, yeah, that was a rough one. But folks, go to linktr.ee/Riely Cinematic Universe for all your Riely podcast needs. I also would like to take the time to say, because I forgot to mention this before, the reason why I joined this call, the thing that got me to look at the chat and see that you guys were in call in the show call, was that in the Pokemon chat, an image titled 1219 fuck you.png was posted. I was like, what the fuck is that? It's the screenshot of Eternatus dying. I guess.
Honestly, the only reason why 1219, like super quick, because I need to go and do adult shit, is I have so much shit in my screenshot folder that I have to put the number up front just for that picture to be there so I can quickly upload it.
That makes
And
sense.
it's just random number.
All right, Gingy podcast.
I do a show with Riely called Pixels, Polygons, and Fun. You can listen to wherever that are found. And I have a twitch.tv/ppafgingy, where I have been fucking Assassin's Creeding it up with Black Flag. Where I'd say we're like 10% through the story. And then I haven't figured out yet if I'll be going on. I believe Rogue is the next one. On the chopping block, so to speak.
I
Not
hate
sure.
that you're doing this.
Why do you hate it?
Because Assassin's Creed is gay and bad. And
It is not. Fuck off.
Riely, I
It's
did clarify,
good.
by the way, when you were fighting Israel and Hamas, I said you were not hurting the women and or children.
Yes, of course.
I did
am a
clarify that at
racist.
the beginning of the episode. You're only killing men
Yes.
and
What
people
I
who
do,
identify
shut
as men,
Indiscriminate on both sides, killing of men.
but not the
Yeah, that's
women and
pretty
children.
much it for me.
Thank you everybody so much for listening to Detour Ahead. I have been Alex, aka Kolochu.
It's me, Riley. You know me.
It's me, Gingy.
Okay, Kermit the Frog. Okay, Joe Rogan.
Frog here.
Kermit the Frog, Joe Rogan here. Welcome to my podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience. I've got Alex here with me, and I've also got Donald Duck, very celebrity guest. It's me, Joe Rogan, Kermit the Frog here. It's me, Joe Rogan, here on my podcast. How do you
How many
guys
times are you
feel?
going to say Joe Rogan in the
How do
same
you guys-
fucking sentence?
I have to like say Kermit the Frog, Joe Rogan here to like wind the voice back up. How do you guys feel about
Before you croak.
how do you guys feel about DMT? You doing any DMT lately?
Jesus. Kill the show.
Get out of here. Goodbye.